our power.
Kale mama tuddayo gye tutuula. Sama tulewa. Osiwali wa kutuula kulemerera awo. Tugenda mu debate, tugenda wulira omuliro. Mushabenge video, tugenda mu debate. Media tunatuleta ile mwana yako. Saba kula ile mwana kwa.
May you help us go through this process, the debate, may all those that are going to debate give us what we expect of them, and may you help us have the best from this. In Jesus' name we pray.
Election Management Committee, please come and take your seats. Mr. President and others, let's have the Election Management Committee, who are the judges of today, come and take their seats.
Vvawo.
When they take their seats, we shall all take our seats. Madam Chairperson and the fellow boss. Mr. Karabaji Andrew is a lawyer, is a scholar, is a political and social activist, shares of interest in international humanitarian law, constitutional law, human rights and policy. He currently lives and works in Southern Africa. Basewa ne banyabo abagenda okumuza ebibuuzo asoose yono bamuyita Karabaji Andrew Musoganyi mwenna mumumanyi. Ono yakyako attorney general olupapula asoma speech ebitategeerekeka. The second one is Dr. Judith. You
ngene tawo katono nyowana just nyemereko kwano katono kale kanyemera watola
and we will begin by laying out the ground rules, which I will do with my co-moderator. But before we do that, my co-moderator
mukwate empola kuba
and then we will hear
none yimerera wali Mama muleke weruka time ya kabuli ya kauli ya muleke Kawuchi.
The first ground rule is that this debate is going to happen, is that this session is happening in two parts. The first for 1.5 hours.
Kawuchi.
The second, is there a problem? Yes, microphone. The tech team, apparently my volume is low. Is this okay? No. Tech team. Okay, sort that out. Is this better? It's better. Great, thank you. So we're having 1.5 hours in English, 1.5 hours in Uganda. Secondly, we have a timekeeper who is Sasi Marvin. Sasi Marvin, please wave to the crowd. Sasi Marvin is the timekeeper. So if he stops the speakers, it's because he's been appointed to do that. I will ask my co-moderator to share more ground rules. I'll hold the mic slowly.
batusombowa yali nasinza bbeera eri kuba kamera nyingi kati network efa
baganda waffe ddala bayimiridde saidi namwe batudde tugenda kubeera bakakamu tumanyi ffenna twasse wano nga tulina kandidate waffe betuwabira naye tubeere bakakamu waba kandidate wo kuba mu ngalo tetugenda kuleekaana tugenda kubeera bakakamu nasi tubeetesa olwokutambula bulungi maaso then nekirala bakandidates baffe tebagenda kubeeka masimu
tuyina cameras wano ezisukka ndowooza mu 100 kamera bwe zibeera ennyingi network efa ensonga lwaki abakamera mbawaddemu distance nze kubanga kamera network ebeera efa kamera kasa zibanga nnyingi mu kifo kimu so bwe tuba nga tuwulya mugenda kukkiriza tubalagire wano buli kimu kigenda okugenda mu maaso.
That's it with the ground rules. I hope that I can be heard now. Can you hear me? Great. So we will now proceed to invite the candidates. Please listen carefully. We are inviting the candidates in the order of nomination. We are not following any particular order except in the order in which they were nominated. Tugenda kuyita ba candidates nga tugoberera engeri gye basunsulwa. Hope that's the right word. Great. Engeri gye basunsulwa. So we will invite another, and then please, when we invite you, please take up a seat up there. It's free sitting, and after all of you are done, we will begin. We will join you and pose the first question of the debate. Let me begin and invite Mr. Magala Umar. Please come to the stage.
Mr. Matthias.
The third candidate is Mr. Nsereko Moses. The fifth candidate is Dr. Charles Rubagumia.
Engineer Senko
The seventh candidate is Council Luimazi.
bana kansule muwulira bulungi n'ekifaananyi mukiraba.
The ninth candidate is Mr. Luwemba Uswa Muhammad. very much. Silence, please. Let's listen. At this stage of the debate, please listen. At this stage of the debate, we are going to ask our candidates to introduce themselves and tell us their main. We are going to ask our candidates to introduce themselves and tell us their main agenda as MP Kawempe of what it is they are going to do in 2 minutes. 2 minutes exactly. And we will start in the same order. Mr. Magala Umar, please introduce yourself and tell us about your agenda summary. Mr. Magala.
Tugenda mu debate. Oluzungu aluganya alutidde. Omusika wa Segerenya n'ekifaananyi kya Segerenya. Banange wantudde siwabi naye cameras nyingi, buli kamera zibeera nga nyingi network ebeera efa. Nsaba nkibannyonnyole mukitegere unless ngendewo network efe.
My name is Magala Umar.
Nkiddemu
I am
wobeere wantu nga wali kamera nyingi network efa.
I am a resident of Kawempe Mbogo. Like I said, I'm a teacher by profession. I hold a bachelor's degree in education from Makerere University. I am a member of the National Unity Platform, card number 1939. I think that will do for the introduction first. Magala Umar has this on agenda. Top on the agenda is fighting for the fundamental freedoms of rights of man and citizen. On our agenda is to demand for accountability from the military regime that has ruled our country for the last 40 years. You know very well that the health sector is sick. We are going to put them on test. We want to use this opportunity to express ourselves in form of a protest vote in the year 2025 in Kawempe Division North. The other issue is empowering our people, the common people, the ghetto people of Kawempe. 10 seconds. Yeah, empowering our people. How do we empower our people? Just getting the little pay, getting part of the little pay we have, and at least giving our people some startup capital, especially the mothers, especially the marginalized groups. Your time is up. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. My name is Mulumba Matthias. Outside there, $1. I'm the chairman, LC1, the only chairman in this by-electoral campaign. And I'm going to represent Uganda in that manner. Because I'm going to represent the chairman in the whole of the country.
Level President.
I've I'm a Mutongole of Southside in my zone, Kawempe Corner Zone, in Kazo, Angola, where I'm a resident. I'm a member of the National Unity Platform, holding number 030040960. Being a chairman of LC1 is not a joking subject that other people might think, because he has helped me to interact with the different people. So in that way, since I'm given little time, I would like you, madam, to give you my document where I have summarized most of the things which I cannot do here. Handle it. So, I have summarized my program in only 5 letters. HATE, where J stands for job creation. Because people are lacking jobs and people are very poor. H stands for health. Because I'm staying in a ghetto area, there's a lot of disease which comes through that kind of situation where we live. So I'm going to make sure that drugs in hospitals are there and expired drugs should not be there. Then also accountability.
You might want to read them as bullet points.
Yes. So I've been finding a problem in my area and in Kawempe division, actually the headquarters of Kawempe division, where councillors are fighting with mayors. I'm going to make sure that that kind of division is erased.
Thank you very much.
My friend, I'm sorry, Mr. Moderator.
10 seconds.
Term limits is top on my agenda.
Okay.
I'm really disturbed that Uganda, among the East African countries, is the only country which doesn't have term limits. You have to remove the dictatorship of this President Museveni by restoring term limits in our constitution.
Thank you very much. The next candidate to introduce themselves is Mr. Nsereko Moses.
Oyo Nsereko Moses yatedde oluzungu.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to be very brief. The first one is about health sector. I'm going to construct one health center and also I donate one ambulance for my people. Another one about education. I've already introduced about education. I've already introduced Nsereko Moses
the president.
Even the orphans of the late you bring them and go to educate to them. Then another one is about job creation. I've already introduced Nsereko Moses Boxy Mundawa, President Mundawa.
Yavudde dda mu luzungu, yazze dda mu Luganda, yaluvudde mu dda. Abasse Nsereko eddakiika bamuwadde bbiri akosezaako sekendi emu, n'addako mu Luganda sekendi emu. Yesibye ebikwanso. Oluzungu yaluganye, yaga abantu b'e Kawempe tebalumanyi.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm Frederick Kachika. I stay at Chebando. I'm the one of the mobilizer in any of in my area. Chebando Parish. So moderator, first and foremost, if I elected as a member of parliament, I will begin with people in my constituency. Well, the problem we have one hospital, one hospital in Kawempe. So many people suffocating. So, before I elected as a member of parliament, I will start with that. The second one, I provide the mothers with kids. Every pregnant mother. And not only that, I will add 100,000. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Ayo mulio guli wano. Ekitabo kyonna kijjudde.
Let's hear from Dr. Charles Rubagumya. Dr. Charles Rubagumya.
Thank you very much, Mr. Leader. First and foremost, I would like to recognize my president. I mean, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Robert Chairman Sentamu. I know that we won, but we were cheated. It's my pleasure to introduce myself to you. My name is Dr. Charles Rubagumya. I have doctorate in organization leadership and administration. And I work with Apostolic University. We are located in Bono as academic registrar. About my manifesto, ladies and gentlemen, I have not come here.
Omuseka wasegerenya n'ekifaananyi kimuli mu kifuba.
But I will give them us and them. Because I know that all resources are in the hands of the dictator. Yes! I know that all powers are in the hands of the dictator. So, the only which I can promise the people of Kawempe is to join my president, I mean His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, that's Robert Chairman Sentamu, to join the struggle of removing the imperial regime of President Museveni. And I want to prove to you that the imperial regime can be removed. It has ever been. It has ever been in France. You know the revolution of 1789 to 1794. The people protested the autocratic regime of King Louis XVI. Ladies and gentlemen, we can remove this dictatorial regime using the power of the people.
Mr. President.
Next is Engineer
Thank you. I was a simple ghetto youth, desires and fantasies, hopes and wishes to ride in Benzes and a Sapoa. Like I want to be like a superstar.
Ndeka.
In that the ghetto one is a superstar.
Ndeka.
And I'm glad to be here. I'm by the names of Sekou Kenneth, Bachelor of Science, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering at Mpitewo University, postgraduate in Construction Project Management, still from Mpitewo University. I've been a seasoned electrical engineer with over 15 years of experience trying to distribute electricity all over Uganda. I've left the comforts of the offices, the cups of coffee, the buffets, the pizzas, and decided to go Kawempe North. I'm glad to be here that I'm a registered member of the National Unity Platform. I'm glad to have my president as His Excellency Chairman Robert Sentamu, and I'm here to stay. I want to thank NUP as our party for giving us this opportunity to come and and discuss what we're able to do for the people of Kawempe North. Among the core duties of the Member of Parliament, like legislation, oversight, presentation, budget approval, I, as Engineer Sekou Kenneth, am going to try to make sure that everybody in Kawempe North, you are connected to the national grid. I'll bring my expertise that you get your materials. I'll get you the wire man and also the certificate. Everybody should have electricity. Tugenda gobenzikiza mu Kawempe North buli omu ogenda kufuna amasanyalaze. Two, abantu bagala kulala nnyo.
Your time, engineer.
Just a moment. I'm going to be able to give mama kits to every pregnant woman in Kawempe, and also a 6-kilogram gas cylinder to every member, to every household in Kawempe North. I'm here to say, people power. Thank you so much.
Abaleted the gas, ne mama kits.
Next, it's going to be Councilor Pascal.
Mr. President, and your formidable team of leaders, dear my fellow contenders, I thank you. I'm so grateful to be here with you. My name is Ruyimbaz Elias Narumura. I'm a man of the High Court of Uganda and all courts of judicature. When I assume the seat of a member of parliament, I'll tell you the obvious. First, the constitutional commandment under Article 79 provides to the effect that the member of parliament is supposed to legislate. I will legislate, ladies and gentlemen. I will supervise activities of the central government in my constituency. I will further my activities of fighting for justice and human rights. I will inspire the youth. I'm aware that the youth in Kawempe North constituency are the majority, but many of them are not only unemployed but unemployable. We have to identify their talents and nurture them. We have already embarked on that. I believe I will be able to fight and call on younger people to join the struggle for good government. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to me.
Chiri wabweru mmetale mamba zetolola kitebe zina ne basniper waggulu oyo bamuyita mafumafu oba mwita Salemu Serunkuma mafumafu.
Let's listen to him, please. Our electoral committee, all members of National Unity Platform. My name is Serunkuma Salim Mafumafu, son of Kawempe North. I'm a businessman in Vvawo. I'm on the cabinet, Vvawo business community, as a financial advisor. I seek mandate, Mr. President, to represent my constituents as a member of parliament. Mr. President, I promise you, this by-election is going to turn as a roadway to end Museveni's regime. And I promise you, I always follow the core value of National Unity Platform. And again, I promise you, and the people of Kawempe and Uganda in general, I'm going to advocate for the people all the time. Thank you. I'm called Mr. Saru Kumasari, Kawempe North. I always be the national platform. Thank you.
Ali brief. Ali brief.
Next is Mr. Luemba, Muswa Muhammad.
Alex Muhammad, yeah,
Your Excellency, the Deputy President is present, and all protocol observed for the interest of time. Mr. President, I want to thank you for coming up with this organization for the first ever debate organized by the young political party. It's such an inspiration. Your Excellency and members of the National Unity Platform, my name is Mpitewo Muhammad, former political assistant to the late Honorable Muhammad Mpitewo. Your Excellency, it will be quite unfair if we proceed without getting a moment of silence to praise this man, Honorable Muhammad Mpitewo, for whatever he did for this political party. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to borrow from my little time. I have been given little time, but let's observe a moment of silence to pay respect in this great man, Honorable Mpitewo. Today we are here today because of this great man. I've seen my brother here saying he's going to donate Segi box, he's going to do what? Because of the Honorable Muhammad Mpitewo. Your Excellency, please join me and we observe a moment of silence to pay respect in the Honorable Muhammad Mpitewo. Thank you so much.
Jukira ne mukyala Sekirinya yeesimbyewo akabonero mugenzi.
Your Excellency, I want to put this very clear. I am a member of National Unity Platform. I don't belong to DA, I don't belong to NRM. I am a member of National Unity Platform. Your Excellency, as I conclude, Your Excellency, I am going in Parliament not to speak good English. I am going in Parliament to act. What the people of Kawempe North need is service delivery. I am going to continue with those projects, the Segi box, the ambulances, and also to empower the young people through our different projects. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Nemuko mugenzi naye yeesimbyewo yagamba akabonero mugenzi naye yeesimbyewo okumasiwa yagenda mu kibiina ky'NUP.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Robert Kagwan Sekam, and the whole team, members of the EMC, all NUP members. I greet you in the name of the Lord. I'm here for the cause. The cause
the National Unity Platform organized the party.
Of securing our country away from dictators. And achieve this, when interested, I'm to stick on the core values of NUP. I will advocate for them on the floor of Parliament and outside the floor of Parliament. I will advocate for justice. I will advocate for unity. I will advocate for social justice. I will advocate for integrity. I will advocate for inclusivity. I will advocate for human rights. I will advocate for accountability.
I will advocate for democracy. And I will be an exemplary leader. And I'm already sacrificing myself for the need be for the cause of for the cause of removing a dictator in this country, Uganda.
I am Momorino Guriwano. Nangenda kwesimba olwengo district enzija.
Introduction. Let's listen to
Olwengo district.
the first question. So please listen to the first question so that you can also evaluate the answers they give. Question number 1, candidates, is in your view, what is the greatest development challenge facing Kawempe North? In your view, what is the greatest development challenge facing Kawempe North?
Muwulirize ebibuuzo. Challenge ki Kawempe gyesinza okufeesinga batandise magala bibuuzo.
1 minute.
Thank you very much. The greatest challenge facing Kawempe North is lack of health infrastructure. No. Thank you very much.
I wish all candidates can emulate him because it's a straightforward question and we have a couple of questions to go through. So if all of you can emulate him, please, that would be great. Mr. Mulumba Matthias, same question. In your view, what is the greatest development challenge facing Kawempe North?
The greatest challenge in my area, being the chairman of LSU and North is poverty. People are very poor. That's why I even came up with the name of $100. That people should have at least an emergency fee of $100. So when you have money, you can solve every problem. So poverty is the issue in my area.
Thank you, Mr. Nsereko Moses.
Nsereko.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What, in your view, is the greatest development challenge facing Kawempe North?
There are so many, sir. The first one is poor drainage. Poor drainage. The second one, poverty. Mr. President, poverty. That's why I came up with this idea. Nsereko Moses saving Boxy.
Thank you, sir.
Nsereko poverty. Nsereko awase.
Thank you, sir. The problem we have in my constituency, since President Museveni got to power, Kawempe North, we have the problem of education. We have we don't have any secondary school in Kawempe North. That's a big problem facing the Kawempe North.
Okay, thank you very much.
Wala tusereke banaye.
The greatest challenge in Kawempe, first of all,
Ghetto youth Wallan.
Ghetto area full of people who are working class, human rights by the
Thank you very much. Let's have engineers. So we find that the costs of production are high, and we find that at the end of the day, the goods they manufacture are also high. But if we try to reduce on the electricity tariffs, and also we can make sure that they are able to produce goods at a much cheaper cost. Thank you very much. To your left, two people, Council Luimbazi Alliance Alcohol.
Situation, we have a challenge of
insufficient or inadequate planning for our resources, including human and other resources. We don't plan. Even those projects you see there, a good number of them are put in place before planning. We need sufficient planning.
Geto yote twefuge.
Thank you. Mr. Luwemba Luswa Muhammad.
Thank you so much. The health sector is very poor, and the issue of unemployment, especially the young generation, the youth. So that's all.
Thank you very much. And finally, but by now means the list, Mr. Kunya Saulozima.
Yes. However, we have many problems, but I can identify some, like garbage collections in Kawempe, unemployment, poor drainages, poverty among our youth, and other people, poor health facilities, and we don't have like a USP secondary schools in Kawempe. We only have private secondary schools, so we can work on those ones.
Dr. Judith Vvawo will ask the next question. Thank you.
So, Mr. Magana, what is your understanding of the role of an MP?
Thank you very much. The question is very clear. The understanding of the role of an MP is already stipulated in the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. An MP does oversight role. An MP does represent his constituents. An MP does representation of the people, and an MP as well does appropriation of the budget. Thank you very much. So those are the cardinal roles of an MP.
Mr. Mulumba Matthias, your colleague has talked about those roles. What is your understanding of appropriation?
That is the first way the MP looks at how the people of that they should be given properly those areas where he represents.
Okay, thank you very much. The same question.
The one who have voted for you, that is it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Frederick?
Yes, madam.
On the role of oversight,
yes.
We've had precedents of members of parliament who have been given the role of oversight. I'm sure you know them. And they have not performed accordance to what we expect of them. What are you going to do as a member of parliament in the role of oversight?
Thank you, madam. One of the law of parliament oversighted. So what the madam asked me, Kachika, what are you going to do? Because we see many members of parliament not working, not do their own, not do their jobs. But Kachika, you make sure that I work tirelessly to see people get delivered, get well representative.
Dr. Charles Vvawo, I think I posed the same question to you. Dr. Charles Vvawo,
Oversight function.
Okay, I am going to repeat it. I said we have seen in the current parliament, we entrusted some of our leaders with a role of oversight, and they have not performed to our expectations. In fact, they haven't performed at all. What are you going to do as a member of parliament in as far as oversight is concerned?
I told you that you cannot give what you don't have. You give what you have. My main goal is to join the struggle of removing the dictatorial regime of President Museveni, because all those functions you are talking about, oversight role, allocation of resources, what all programs, these people they are presenting. Can a dictator give them a budget? Which is going to give them the power to do those good projects? The main role, the main solution is to approve the dictatorial regime of President Museveni. Then afterwards, that's when it starts getting into our promised land. That's when all those...
Kale mukirize nsembeleko wali maaso ne munsabire network ntifa wakamera nyingi network bayina okufa kale kapita huko tambla
Yes, please.
Question I would like you to answer. Name any 3 roles of the Speaker of Parliament. Any 3 roles of the Speaker of Parliament.
The 3 roles of the Speaker of Parliament. 1 is to oversee the House, because they are the ones who are the chairpersons of all the sessions or all the sittings of the House. 2, approvals of the national budget. And also 3, trying to make sure that through the parliamentary commission to try to know the privileges and also the allocations for all the different persons in this country.
The same question applies to new council members. However, we would like you to explain more the Speaker's role when it comes to the parliamentary commission. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Speaker, people power, our power, Ra. Speaker is the chairperson of the Parliamentary Commission. The Parliamentary Commission is the body which does the administrative role of Parliament, including but not limited to the remunerations and determining administrative questions and issues which arise in day-to-day running of Parliament. If you allow me the latitude.
Thank you, Council. Mr. Serunkuma Salim. Mr. Serunkuma Salim. I will have Dr. Judith Malukwa pose the next question.
Mr. Serunkuma,
Let's listen to the question, please.
The roles of members of parliament include representation. The number of youth in Uganda is between 78 to 80%, and that means the constituency of Kawempe North is mainly youth. How are you going to represent those young people with so many problems that they have? How are you going to represent them in parliament?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The majority of the profession in Uganda, all of us will know, are youth. But I'm assured they are not well represented in parliament, yet there are people who are supposed to represent the youth in parliament. So I'm always advocate for the youth, so that they can be skilled, they can be employed, passing bills that they can be given cheap loans, soft loans, so that they can operate small business.
Thank you very much. The last two candidates will tell us one law for this section. The last two candidates are supposed to tell us one law. If they had 1 minute in parliament, which law would they propose and table in the parliament of Uganda? That is, starting with Mr. Luemba Luswa Mohammed. One law that you would pass in parliament, that you would propose.
Thank you so much, moderator. People power, our power. Moderator, it's the age limit, because General Museveni for over 40 years is in power. Because so I want to be very clear when I enter parliament. I want to fight hard, fight tiresomely, like my brother, the Honorable Sekirinya, to make sure that the age limit is being passed. Thank you.
The same question for Mr. Julia Saulo Siwa.
When I go to parliament, I will propose that we get a commission to look after the elections, to get an independent electoral commission, so that the president is not the one to choose those people on electoral commission.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Dear audience, we have completed. We are now going to go to a question that will be posed by my colleague, Dr. Judith Malukwago, about National Unity Platform. The question is about the national.
So you're going to tell us, just mention one value of National Unity Platform, then you expound on it, how you are.
We are not equal at all. I will put my emphasis on justice, so that we can help our country and liberate all Ugandans. As you know, our grandfathers it seems we are not independent, so it is us to fight for our independence in Uganda.
President, moderator, discipline is one of the core values of National Unity Platform. And today, we are being disrespected by the so-called written propagandists that are being granted in the National Unity Platform. I will emphasize discipline once I enter Parliament. Corruption. I will fight tiresomely, Mr. President. Corruption, it has been a key factor in this uniting National Unity Platform. Thank you.
One value, same question. I am the moderator. I always emphasize the point of ability. In national platform, all of us we are aware of that. Reliable is the main problem that we have here.
them, we have been different locations.
Let's give him a chance.
We represent people. But they are not this politics. We always be delighted to the people who actually get that from Thank you. Council members here and for one's value and how you will espouse it in Parliament.
Integrity. It begins with you as a person. You discipline yourself. You restrain yourself from taking what is not yours, what you are not entitled to. In that regard, I will restrain myself. I promote integrity not only among the members of National Unity Platform, but also my fellow members of Parliament, because it is unconstitutional, it is illegal for one to do that which is contrary to integrity. We must practice good integrity even when we are not being watched. I thank you.
Mr. Seruma is going to speak about patriotism as one of the values of NUP. So him as a member of Parliament and as a ticket of NUP, how is he going to advance our whole value of patriotism among the people of Uganda and also carry it on as a value of national unity?
Thank you so much, moderator. But to my dismay, patriotism is not part of our core values. But still, I can be able to speak about it. Because when you look at the core values, there are basically 6. And among them, patriotism is not there. But still, patriotism is the love, the determination, the courage to speak up, to serve your country by respecting the Constitution, by abiding by rules and regulations, by electing able leaders, by being able to serve as part of the mandate of the people. So, being patriotic, you must be able to explain, being disciplined, being able to engage in whatever you're supposed to in elective politics, engaging in decision making. You must be there for your country. But still, just part of this, I want to tell you that another core value of the National Unity Platform is fidelity. You get it? Because the question you posed, I'm trying to really put across that fidelity is one of the core values, whereby we express the faithfulness to a person, cause or belief, demonstrated by continued loyalty. So here, I promise my president that I will be loyal to the party, loyal to you, and loyal to everyone who supports the National Unity Platform. Thank you so much.
Okay, maybe point of correction is in the new constitution, we don't have fidelity, we have patriotism. So, but at least both of them are related, so that is good.
Thank you. Doctor, please listen to this question. Dr. Charles Rubagumya, you are a member of Parliament for Kawempe North. We have a bill in Parliament to extend the term of office of the ruling regime, and they need 1 vote for it to pass. Someone approaches you and says, I'm going to give you money to build a hospital in Kawempe North for your people. Please vote for this bad proposal. What will you do?
Good question. But what I would like to inform the general public that our party is a party of change, and the party which cannot be compromised. And one of the values of our party is integrity and honesty. As a person who gives integrity and honesty, I cannot betray the people of Kawempe North Constituency. I cannot betray my party.
So you will reject the money for the hospital?
Yes, I will reject
and vote against the bad law.
Because building a hospital cannot bring up the change which we want. What we want is to remove the neutrality of President Museveni, such as we can able to get our budget and use it the way we want as
So thank you very much. The same question goes to Kachika Frederick. Kachika, should I repeat the question? The question is, there is a bad law being proposed in Parliament. The ruling regime needs one vote to pass it. And they approach you and say, we are going to give you money to build a hospital in Kawempe North, but we want you to vote for the bad law. What will you do?
Thank you.
1 minute.
Thank you. First and foremost, I, Kachika, I fully exhausted corruption and embezzlement. Nobody can give me that money, and I agree with him. So I'm concluding saying that I reject it.
Thank you very much. Mr. Sereko Moses, the same question?
Yes, sir.
Same question.
Yes, I cannot be allowed, sir. I cannot be allowed. Even I can box the speaker on that issue. I cannot be allowed. We are here for the power of the people, not the money. People power. Our power. NUP. Everywhere.
Mr. Mulumba said he's a L1 chairman in a certain village in Kawempe North. And in that same Kawempe North is where we find the National Referral Hospital. That is the women's hospital. So we have a value of service in anything. You are conflicted in a situation where there are no gloves in the hospital.
Yes.
And you people have told me there are no gloves, but these same people need to be worked on. And the doctors are telling them you have first to buy your gloves outside the hospital, then you come to work on you. What are you going to do as a member of parliament? Are you going to arrest the doctors? Are you going to buy gloves for your constituents? What are you going to do as a leader in terms of service?
Of course, the doctor is not the problem for the availability of those gloves. I know if the Ministry of Health, which is supposed to be in the position to serve all equipments of health services in that hospital, and for that matter, I'll bring the press. I'll go first to the Ministry of Health, see the Minister of Health before going to the Parliament. So I go to him and I ask him why this happened.
It's an emergency, the patient. It's an emergency. It's quick. We need to.
Okay, that quick one, of course, as a member of Parliament, I have to improvise means so that that patient doesn't die. And then later on, I got the ministry to address the matter, and if it refuses, then I got the Parliament, the podium, to say the problem in my area. Thank you.
Mr. Madam, you're the last candidate to speak about this. I'm going to ask you again on the value of patriotism. How are you going to advance it because that is the value of your party. How are you going to advance it among the people of your constituency, but also among the people of Uganda? Because you're going to not only represent your constituency, your NMP is going to make laws that affect the general population of Uganda.
Thank you very much. Patriotism goes hand in hand with fidelity. As a member of parliament, I would really implore my constituents, my fellow comrades, to love their country. And how do you love your country? By doing things that are within the law, by promoting what is right and then disdain what is wrong. That's how I would do as a member of parliament. And actually, as a leader in my area and as an emblem of NUP in my area, I have been preaching that. I've been preaching patriotism. I have been preaching fidelity to the party and love for our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The next question is tricky, and we want to be fair. So how it's going to be answered is by a symbol. Every candidate will come here and do this, or that, and make sure that their friends don't see the answer. Our judges are the ones to see the answer. Because if they speak, some people are expected to know the answer. We want to be fair so that people do not know the answer. This is the question. Which chapter of the 1995 Constitution, in which chapter of the 1995 Constitution do we find fundamental human rights and freedoms located? You come to the front. If it is found in chapter 1, if it is found so you come here and show us, the judges will record the answer. Is that clear? Is that clear? So let's start from here. Which chapter of the Constitution do we find fundamental human rights and freedoms? Done?
Nenge mubitegedde bulungi oba mbe bannyonnyole naye ensereko yatuleke ensonga zetugendamu za ddala ensonga zetulimu za ddala ebakola bamunyago babikola dda nsereko atuleke twagala kujjako mu 7 si comedy.
Let me take this as a follow-up question from the previous question. You've seen what has been happening with the Supreme Court, where there was a judgment on the release of political prisoners. You know, most of these political prisoners are actually NEFU supporters, and many of them are from your constituency, Kawempe. You as a member of parliament, what are you going to do? One, to make sure those political prisoners are released, because they are failed to release them even with a judgment. Two, moving forward, what are you going to do to make sure such cases are not taken to the military court? Remember, the person you're replacing was also a political prisoner.
I beg your pardon, madam.
You've had the judgment from the Supreme Court.
I've not had it.
So if you've already had it, it's okay. Let me change the question. I'll pose that question to the next person.
Thank you, madam.
What is
the ruling in court, high court, there has
been that judgment. X that you don't know.
I have not heard about it.
Yes. But at the same time, we have NUP and other political prisoners. There's Dr. Bessie J, we have here Bobby Young and others who are in prison. Even the person sitting next to you has been in prison for 1.5 years. The person you're replacing as member of parliament was a political prisoner for 2.5 years. What are you going to do? One, to stop Ugandans from being taken to military courts. Two, is the ones who are in prison. What are you going to do about it? Because there was a ruling, a judgment, struck a judgment to release them, but they are not released up to now. What are you going to do about it?
I will take government to court such that I can take government to court such that we can talk about that thing, so that our prisoners are released. We will take government to court. That is the answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The same question applies to Mr. Kachika. What will you do about political prisoners?
The problem we have, this regime, 6 or 7 got power in 1996. It has done people, has killed our people, it has beaten our people, many people have suffered. So as Kachika has been elected as a member of parliament, I can pass a law that favor the political prison. No, not the political prison. The political party.
What will you do about political prisoners? Dear members of the audience, we have 2 more questions and we will be done with the English version. So please bear with us. We are bringing this to a close shortly. Same question.
Okay, thank you very much. After we don't have the, we don't have the problem of political prisoners. There are so many problems about violation of human rights. Our innocent governments have been abducted. Innocent governments have been disappeared. You can see their bodies. Some governments are kidnapped day and night. So, the only solution we can do for such a problem, I told you, is to get the struggle of removing the dictator. That's the commission. And actually, as a part of the game, you have to go on that line of removing the dictator.
Mr. Engineer Senkungu, which committee of parliament would be the best to deal with the issue of political prisoners?
the issue of political prisoners, you find that we have the Committee of Internal Affairs, because you find that most of the political prisoners are under prisons. Prisons is still holding them. Yet already we have basically about two committees: the Committee on National Law and Guidance, and also the Internal Affairs Committee, because they need to be removed from prison, but there are some few procedures which are supposed to be done. But we should not relent. We should continue pursuing on all channels which we can be able to do, so that they get out of prison.
Thank you, Council members. Which committee is responsible for human rights in Parliament?
On human rights, it's Human Rights Committee.
Thank you. I'll give the mic to my colleague to pose the next question to Mr. Serentima Salim, Mr. Kawempe, and Mr. Kule.
Mr. Salim, do you believe in one of what your colleague said about that our major problem is removing the dictator? All these things don't matter, but removing the dictator? You believe? First I yes, then I ask a yes or no, then I ask the next question.
Yes, I believe with you.
Okay, so if you believe that that is the most important issue, why are you standing as a member of parliament? Shouldn't you be home trying to remove the dictator?
I stand as a member of parliament because I do believe that the member of parliament has the powers to determine how the dictator can be removed.
Please explain a bit more. How does a member of parliament remove a dictator?
There is a law in parliament that mandates that there is a law in parliament that provides or helps the member of parliament that can decide on how to remove a president of a nation.
Mr. Magala, do you believe that same? Do you believe that our major role is to remove the dictator?
Our greatest challenge in Uganda is the dictator, and that is still Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. We should be removing all possible means available and within the law.
So as a political prisoner,
yes.
What are you going to do different? Because when you were in prison, it was the same case that you were in prison. What are you going to do different as a member of parliament in order to remove the dictator?
Thank you very much. One, there are two opportunities. The first opportunity is availing itself now. We are headed for war. This is a front we are going to use to show a protest vote. The first opportunity is this protest vote of 2025 in Kawempe Division North. Actually, when we get the opportunity, we shall voice out ourselves host. And this goes to Justice Simon Biabakama. Should we play around with the vote of the people of Kawempe? Should we play around with the mandate of the people of Kawempe? We are ready to take him home. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So do you agree also to the same question, or do you disagree?
I agree.
So what are you going to do as a member of parliament?
As a member of parliament, when elected in office, I want to advocate for rule. I want to advocate for the rule of law, because what is tormenting us most is the rule of law. For example, the Supreme Court has just given a ruling, and we want to thank the Honorable Kabaziguruka for challenging the Constitutional Court. So now when I'm in Parliament, I will put the Commission of Human Rights accountable, and as a member of Parliament, I will make sure that all laws that are being passed in Parliament, they are in the favor of Ugandans. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Finally, for now, Mr. Kulia Saulozoa, same question.
Okay, thank you, moderator.
voted an MP of Kawempe, because this government, they are not working on the laws, and we want to remove this government. I will only mobilize my people of Kawempe North to put this government on placer, because we want to remove the dictator. And I will be teaching people on how we can remove a dictator. Because it is us who can remove this government. When we are together, as Ugandans, we can remove this government. Even if it is today, they can just move away. If we can even move from now and we say enough is enough for Uganda, they can move. And we want to mobilize the Ugandans to know their rights so that we can remove the dictator.
Thank you very much. Dear colleagues in the audience, Mr. President SG and others, we have an opportunity to the candidates. Those at the back, please. Thank you. Okay, this is a quick question, no need for, maybe you can just tell us why. Please follow the candidates. Amongst your fellow candidates, which one do you admire and why? Which candidate amongst your opponents do you admire and why?
None of these candidates.
Thank you. You also admire none?
Admiring for someone is a sin. Therefore, I cannot admire for someone.
I cannot admire anyone. Maybe my president, Mr. Kawempe, but not this one. I'm the best candidate for the post of Kawempe North. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Among the candidates seated here, I would admire my brother, Council Eliasli. One, for his espousal of the rule of law.
People power, I admire myself because I'm the only one who actually representing the people. You are the issue of the family, you are the dictator, don't reign. So
I admire Sabine Serungoma. The man has a blow. The other election they protested as a member of parliament. He was the second. So I admire Sabine Serungoma. Thank you. People power.
It's a very challenging question. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me the latitude. We are endowed differently. Mother Teresa says that I can do what you cannot do. You can do what I cannot do. Together we can do great things. All of us here are talented differently. I'm unique. This brother of mine is unique. Everyone here is unique. But we are all endowed differently. You cannot fail to admire something from someone. All of them, I have something to admire from life.
As you know, we have a cause why we are here. The main cause we have is to remove a dictator. That dictator has ruled us for about 40 years. Now it's going to 40 years. He has been ruling us with some other people on the side of opposition. This is why I'm not going to admire anyone. I only trust my heart. And we are here on serious issues of removing a dictator. I am only the one person who can remove this dictator by educating others so that we can be free in Uganda and get our freedom. People power! People power! Our power! It's a great opportunity to be here. Our president and all the members of the unity platform, all my fellow contestants, you are all good people from different walks of life, from different professions, from different backgrounds. We are all here for one cause: serving the people of Kawempe and Uganda at large. I appreciate all their efforts. I appreciate all their charisma. I appreciate everything. But on a lighter note, just one person, I don't know, we're in high school together. He happened to be my head boy. We are Kawempe Muslim, but now we are here vying for the position of Kawempe North. Personal caller. He was my head boy when I was in Kawempe Muslim. You get it? But now we are here. So let the best candidate win. Thank you so much.
Dear audience, the final question for the English session is going to be posed by my co-moderator, Dr. Nalukwago, please.
Let's listen to the final question, and I'm going to start with also numbers areas. In 1 minute, you're going to tell us the village you stay in, the parish you stay in. What is the major economic activity of that area? And as a member of parliament, how are you going to help people advance that economic activity area so that they get more money?
Thank you very much. The village is Kalule Zone, Kawempe 1 Parish, Kawempe North Constituency, Kawempe Division, Kampala. That Kalule Zone is largely industrial area, especially along Bombo Road. We have a number of employees, casual laborers there, but they have challenges. As you know, we don't have a minimum wage in Uganda. So, to improve their conditions and their pay is key if we are to help them as leaders.
How are you going to improve the pay, you as a European?
Advocating for a minimum wage. Other working conditions.
Next, I'm going to go to Mr. Puliasao. You're going to tell me how many parishes make up Kawempe North constituency. How many parishes and
Thank you, moderator. It is 9 parishes which make up Kawempe North.
Mr. Ansereko Moses, could you tell us those parishes that make up Kawempe North constituency?
Thank you, madam. There are 9 parishes. The first one is the Kikaya. Another one is Waisawano. Another one is Kanyanya. Another one is Mpitewo. And so many others. They are named. I'll answer the name. Thank you, madam.
Let's listen. Dr. Charles is going to finish the parishes. Okay. I'm going to start with school and sorry. Let's listen to the parishes that make up the constituency.
Kewando, Kaya, Komamboga, Mpitewo, Kawempe 1, Kawempe 2, Kankangola, Waise 1.
Thank you.
Also, you let's tell us where we should come from, the village, and what economic activity do most women in your area get involved in? How are you going to help these women to advance that economic activity so that we can get more money?
I'm releasing from this part out. There have been forming different groups, and I have been supporting them economically. I also have a team around the place. It's been helping the masses to increase on their goods.
Miss Kawempe, can get the microphone. Which parish is the National Referral Hospital? And we have challenges. People there have complained of the fact that there is a lot of sewage coming from the National Referral Hospital. What I want to do to make sure that hospital in the area that you're going to represent works when it's drained, so that because that medical waste, when it goes into people, you know the problem of Kawempe is sewage and other things. When people consume that sewage, they can get infected with diseases. So tell us your village, that village and the parish the hospital is in, and how you're going to solve that problem of sewage from the national fund.
Thank you, moderator. That is Kawempe 1 as a parish, and village is Vvawo. Moderator, I have been serving as a political assistant in that area, and a matter of issues rising from the hospital, I have been hand in hand with the KCCA because it's in charge of building trenches and reaching out to Minister of Health for that matter, and it has been handled for quite some time. Thank you.
Is it first time?
Mr. Magala, in general, I just want you to give us a general picture, because I know most parishes, people from different parishes, have different economic activities. What is the major economic activity of the people of Kawempe? Especially, I'm interested in the young people, because if you're representing people who are 78% of the population, you should know what they get involved in. What's their major economic activity? And what are you going to do to help them? Because you saw the UBOS report, 1%, only 1% of Ugandans earn more than 1 million. And that means the youth already are at a lower percentage. So what are you going to do in that general problem of Kawempe, and how are you going to uplift the economy of the people of Kawempe?
Thank you very much. Most of our young people are involved in the informal sector and border riders. These our people have now a challenge that the digitalization of the number plates has made them have been forced onto an increment of 750,000 shillings tax. That means that if a border has been buying 5 million, now it is going to buy up to 6 million. So as I go to Parliament, I go there as a member of the National Unity Platform, who is going to agitate for a fair taxation. And I expect that to happen, and if it doesn't happen, it will not be business as usual. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Kenneth, Engineer Kenneth, you're going to tell us one, because as a member of Parliament, as a leader, you work with elected members in your constituency. So, who is your LC1? You can tell us your village, your parish, your LC1 and your LC2. And then tell us, how are you going to work with those people to advance the struggle of the Ugandans?
Still, I'm proud to state to all the members of the National Unity Platform that I was born in Kawempe, I was raised in Kawempe, I studied in Kawempe, and I'm staying in Kawempe village. I'm so proud to be somebody who has been part of Kawempe. One thing I always say that I'm ready, willing and ready to work with all the chains of leadership, starting from the president, our LOCs, our chairman. I'm going to work with everybody. As I stated, most of the small businesses in Kirokole are small-scale businesses which need empowerment, which need collective effort, people coming together, they save, we try to get them financial coaches, we try to get them psychologists, to try to help them to better themselves, and I'm ready to do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Final question for this round, which will conclude the English session, and then we will transition to Uganda, and we will discuss in Uganda for 40 minutes, because we have to finish at 2. Discuss in Uganda for 40 minutes. So the final question goes to Mr. Kachika to give us his views about the recently released results for education at the PLE level and his comments on that. How did Kawempe not perform, and what does he think about that?
Thank you, sir. Kawempe North as a division, he performed very, very poorly. Because the problem is, we are the Kawempe North, as Kawempe North, we have few UPD schools, government schools, and the teachers, they don't pay at all. They earn a little salary. That's why the Kawempe North has performed badly in the exam, the PLE 2024. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Let's clap for all the candidates for Kawempe. Please clap louder. Let's appreciate them, please stand. Let's appreciate them, please. We will have a 5-minute break for them to take water or stretch their legs, and then we'll resume with Uganda in under 5 minutes. Thank you. Let's appreciate my co-moderator, Dr. Nalukwabo. Timekeeper, Sassi
na katele bosiku kawai nako wakabise siku ilage na tula wakabise wazee yakabuse le pare sama yo bamba
Okay, abalonji abali naffe kusama Uganda media ekisulo ekisooka kiwedde eky'oluzungu bagenda kuba ate nga bakomawo mu kitundu eky'oluganda. Thank you so much mwenna abafollowinga ensonga z'enkyukakyuka eno bagiyita national unity platform, ekibiina ekiri organized mu buli nsonga, mu mpisa, mu bukulembeze, kyokka yaffe kyakulabirako. So so eno bagiyita National Unity Platform. Thank you so much mwena abasalawo okugijoyininga n'okubanga mutambulira kwebyo byeyateekawo okubanga etambulirako oba amateeka oba entambuza y'ekibiina okubanga mufollowinga. Thank you so much. Ekitundu ekisooka kiwedde kibadde kya luzungu. Tugenda kuba tukomawo n'ekitundu eky'Oluganda. Fabale ku live tetugenda kuvaako wabula ndowooza nammwe mukkirize mubeere bajjaji era nsaba mumbuulire kibadde kitya ani atutte 10 ku 10 bakomyewo. Nsaba musooke nawe mugusala ogoma maye mugusala kyembamanyeko mugusala musooke mumbuulire Nsereko abadde atya musooke mugusala ekibadde kitya Wuma lwabadde atya Nalukoola ng'omusajja eyatendekebwa abadde atya
Dr. Charles Rubakulia, Engineer Senton Kenneth, Council University Elias Nalukoola,
batanse okubanga bakomawo
Mr. Kawempe Muswa Mohammed, and finally Mr. Kulia Saulo Ziwa. Please come to the front. Tutandise ekitundu tugenda kubanga tuwa ya mu Uganda tusaba
mbalaba mutandise omugambo oba mwagala nnyo ebintu ebyo simanya Nsereko Nsereko abadde ki
tutandike ekitundu ekiddako mu Uganda.
agayamazeeyo wabula mugenda kuntamya erinnya Nsereko mbabuulira.
What happens if a football team does not show up to a game?
Nsereko tabanga addusa aliwa Nsereko wuuyo
tusaba bakandidate babiri abatanatuuka sambyeko
ene muntamiza Nsereko
yeesimbyewo atanatuuka tusaba ayanguwe.
Okay, mutelefu oli ku Sama Uganda tuli live ku Facebook page kwa tusinzira okubanga tubaweereza ne ku TikTok je tuli live okuva twatandise eya Sama Uganda Media ate ku YouTube musawa yonna tujja kuba tutandika okubanga tuddamu okubaweereza live. Abagamba okusirika banange muli mu kifo kikyamu Sama tasirika just yefuga bwefuzi obanga mwakatandika okumufollowinga nefuga bwefuzi ne amalo kansirikewo naye nga bambi abagamba okusirika mbasaba mukakkane nze top 10 nze nsirika ne mala nenjogera. So atuli wano ne ba candidate ab'ekibiina ekya National Unity Platform abesimbyewo okubanga bavuganya ku kadi ya Kawempe. So tugenda mu kitundu ekyokubiri ate nga kya Luganda. So President wale SG Kosa Alex Wawisa Mufumbiro ne Sabakunzi Chairman Nyanzi. Thank you Checho.
Ebibuuzo mu Luganda kubanga constituency tibakiikirira abantu abasinga bogera Luganda.
Sirina ttiimu ndi ttiimu Kyagulanyi. Hakim Umbrella wansi Walan
okweyanjula tekwetaaga kuteeka mu bizibu balo Luganda omuntu erinnya lyo era ffenna amanya ge tulina gabeera agasinga gaffe wano mu Uganda. So amanya tugamanyi tegali mu Luzungu oba Luganda.
agamba ate Taata Mukesa Sita Media Uganda
ngenda kusooka
ate ng'oyo presidential advisor oyo yampa advice ku bukulembeze bwange bwendimu ate ye president waffe ow'amawulire yasooka ego bayita Sita Media Uganda Rapid yasooka Sita naddako. So tukuza mwenye ekitiibwa former president.
Kiki ekizibu ekisinga okutawaanya abantu ba Kawempe North bwenga MP waabwe adda bwe baba bakolonzi.
Soko kwebaza bonna batuweereddewo bamemba ba National Unity Platform ne President waffe His Excellency Kyagulanyi essuubi lyonna lyonna tulina okukyusa enfuga eri mu Uganda n'okusobozesa buli omu asobole okweyagalira mu nsi ye. Ebintu ebimu ebibadde bisinza okututawaanya nga bannakawempe enfuna ntono. Abantu abasinga mu Kawempe North tulengejenze bwe tuyita bu bizinesi obutonotono, bizinesi mitwalo 3, mitwalo 4, akanene ennyo kayinza okuba kakadde kamu, ate nga buno obusente olumu ensawo yaffe enfunda. Naye nga nze omubaka wammwe agenda okuddako Kawempe North, ekisinga obukulu abantu twetaaga okuba bangula engeri gye bayinza okukozesaamu ssente, engeri gye bayinza okuterekamu, engeri gye bayinza okufuna ssente, kubanga amaanyi gaffe gonna gonna gali mukwegatta. Bwe tuba nga tulina abacapati nga 20 buli wiiki ne baba 20, kwezo ssente ze tusevinze ne tusobola okuzeewolako kuleeta eyawansi tugeze nga 3%. Buli omu tusobola okukola ki? Okulakulana. Naye byonna byonna twetaaga ne tufuna abantu abatubangula, kubanga abantu abamu batereka naye tubalina abantu bayinza basobozesa ne babagamba nti nno kino ne kino tukikoze tutya, kino ne kino musevinze mutya, mwewoze mutya, muterese mutya, kubanga mindset change kyekintu ekisinga obukulu okukyusa mu Kawempe. Naye ate nga nze mbagambye omubaka wammwe ebintu bisatu tutwala nnyo obudde, abantu bavaayo nga bakooye, abantu bakola nnyo. Kasirinda kano ka 6 kg buli muntu mu Kawempe ajja kafuna, so that oba ovudde ku mulimu gw'okooye tewetaaga ate kukuba sigiri. Otegera teeka ku kakyayiko, teeka ku akatoboko olye weebake. Abakera mu butale bamaama baffe abakera mu butale olumu bazuuka enjala ebaluma, akoleze bukoleeza ateekeko akatoboke agateekeko agende. Naye neyanziza ne kamamakiitinako buli mukyala yena mu Kawempe North ajja agenda nako mu ddwaliro lyaffe erya Kawempe Referral. Neyanziza nnyo.
Kibuuzo kyekimu yasa moderator okusookera ddala mu Kawempe tulina ebizibu bingi. Tulina ebizibu by'emyala, tulina ebizibu by'enjigiriza, tulina ebizibu by'ebyobulamu, tulina ebbula ly'emirimu mu baganda baffe mu Kawempe, ate nga bawangalira mu mbeera etali nnungi. Nze nina ekitundu kyekiikirira bakiyita Kawempe North ku lukiiko olukulu olw'Akampala Capital Authority, era nateekayo ebibiina tubiyita kisoboka, twegattiramu n'abantu abeeteeseteese obulungi abaagala enkyukakyuka, ne tuteekamu akasente ne tulaba butya bwe tusobola okwewolera nga tukeewola ku muwendo ogwa wansi, kwegamba interest rates nga teziri waggulu. Noleekyo bwemumeraba munonze ate tugenda kuyitirira buyitirizi n'ebitundu bino ebirala byebadde sikiikirira bisobole okufuna omukisa. Naye njagala kumaliriza n'ekigambo kino kampeyini gye natandikawo. Tibwe bafuna omukisa okwogerako ku muzindaalo oba ku leediyo njagala okusingira ddala okubangula bannayuganda bategere nti buvunaanyizibwa bwabwe okugoberera enfuga gye babafugamu mu ggwanga lyabwe. Nti bannayuganda bano bwe balaba tebategedde ffe tulina obuvunaanyizibwa mu Uganda, tugenda kubeera n'ekizibu kinene okusobola okuddako dictator Museveni eradde. Naye obuvunaanyizibwa bamwe abali wano n'abanyere abatulaba ku ntimbe za TV n'abatulira ku leediyo okwenyikira mu by'obukulembeze by'eggwanga lyammwe, kubanga ebizibu bye tuwangaala nabyo ebisinga obungi bifa ku nkulembera mbi gye batukulemberamu. Abasajja babbye ssente, balina amalwaliro mu mbuto zaabwe, balina enguudo mu mbuto zaabwe, balina amasomero mu mbuto zaabwe. Tuuti twabalaba nga babba ssente z'abakazi abanaku n'abasajja abanaku ab'ekalamoja. Nolwekyo obuvunaanyizibwa bwaffe abatasobola okwogera kubanga tulina obukisa twogera twegatte wamu twerwaneko tukwalirize badictator n'ababawagira n'ababayambako.
Webale Yosemo buli gavumenti ejja mu buyinza ebeeri n'obuvunaanyizibwa bwa kulwanyisa ebizibu 3 byokka tekuli kyakuna: obwavu, endwadde n'obutamanya. Gavumenti efugisa enkanu ng'ekulemberwa munnamagye Museveni ewaffe tesobolanga kulwanyisa bizibu ebyo ebisatu byenjogeddeko: obwavu, endwadde n'obutamanya. Ebizibu ebinene ebiriwo tolina bw'osobola byawulamu. Bw'otunuulira obwavu buleetera abavubuka okulemererwa okusoma, ne batafuna bukugu, ne batafuna mirimu, ne babeera mu kasolo gurupu. Abazadde basula mu mbeera mbi. Enguudo zaffe zijjudde agannya. Na bwekityo tuli mu kaseera kazibu. Ebizibu tolinaayo kimu ky'ogamba, wabula byonna olina okubinokolayo. Tetulina bujjanjabi bulungi, tetulina byanjigiriza bitegeerekeka, enguudo mbi, tusula bubi, abavubuka tebalina mirimu ate tebaweeka mirimu. Mwebale nnyo
tebalina mirimu ate tebaweeka mirimu. Basikategedde
okusookera ddala
tebalina mirimu ate tebaweeka mirimu.
Robert Kyagulanyi, His Excellency the President of Uganda, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Tuleke engalo ez'amaanyi. People power! People power!
Kadekakasa mulinzi nsereko.
Obuzibu obuli mu Kawempe North ekisookera ddala Kawempe North tulina amasomero 2 aga UPE. Amasomero aga naye amasomero gonna ogagendamu nga gagudde oluleke. Juzi nali ŋŋambula
ku Luganda ngayongeddemu amaanyi.
Ekyebunanda bananga mwana wange kyekuliko tetukitegeera. Wasomeseza wali essomero ligudde oluleke, akasente kafuna tewali. Omusajja yaŋŋamba yalimansa yantuuza naŋŋamba tulina abaana 105 buli mwana bamusasulira $5,500. Omwana wa UPE ow'Ekawempe agenda kuvuganya n'omwana w'Ebuddo. Can you imagine? Tufeeyo eno gavumenti etufugidde emyaka 4 kwewuunya gwe atakwewuunya ze gweneewuunya bw'ogamba ng'okyebase nga baakakufugira emyaka 4. Masomero mafu, malwaliro temuli ddagala. Genda Kawempe ebintu byetina Kawempe egenda kuwali ekiremulago egundi wali Kawempe wali eddwaliro ly'Ekawempe. Genda abaana abakyala bafanga bazaala. Kiruumya kikwasa ennaku ku gavumenti etufugidde emyaka 4 nga tesobola kuteekayo eddagala malwaliro, nga tesobola kuba bujjanjabi bakyala. Abakyala bafa baganda bange, muve mu kuseka. Eno 2025 His Excellency the President of Uganda we yagambye tusimbudde twetaaga ne twerwanako. Abooluganda amazima gali nti Kawempe North n'eggwanga Uganda tuli mu buwambe. God bless you.
Kayinege gyasuze chapati akanyuseyo nkasuka bali mahegenda na bbali ayina tageti
kizibu ki ekisinga okutawanya
ekisinga okutawanya Kawempe North nimbaddemu ng'omukulembeze kw'ebisiwani okumala emyaka egisoba mu 2. Tunuulidde nga endwadde y'obutamanya ndwadde nkulu nnyo ng'era etwalira munnabyabufuzi okuginnyonnyola abantu bewangaaliramu nga tebasobola na kutegeera mbeera gye bakulemberwamu. Abantu beerabidde n'enkulembera ebakulemberwamu. Bamanyi ba tuli mu multi-party politics, bamanyi ba tuli mu NRM. Ekitundu kyange kiwangaaliddemu nnyo abakyala bangi nga ye bannannyini maka ng'abaami baabadduukako dda olw'embeera ey'obwavu ng'abaami tebakyasobola kuyimirizamu maka gaabwe. Oba olaba nga muwulira nnyo bugurupu obwo kasolo gurupu n'ebirala. tukola mu programu yange mulimu okukola essomero ery'abakulu buli muntu asobole okufuna ku buyigirize ategeere ku bigenda mu maaso. Mu nnaku 2 emabega nakyaliddeko Honorable Shami Malende nga ngenda olw'obulumi bw'ayitamu ne mmutegeeza nti nsaba Katonda nnyambe Mpitewo nkwatire NUP bendera nsobole okukulembera abantu ba Kawempe naye obulumi bwe nnina bw'okulaba ng'eggwanga lyaffe terifugibwa tamu limiti onyambeko tukisindiikirize and the time is now we get the term limits in Uganda and in Kawempe not in particular. Webale nnyo webale kasi.
Neyanziza nnyo neyanzeege nga bwe nasoose okwogera ekimu ku bizibu ebitawaanya bannakawempe oba ekisoomooza bannakawempe bya bulamu. Mu Kawempe eddwaliro erisingayo obunene Health Center 3 va kweno National Regional Referral Hospital ate nga mukimanyi bulungi death trap teri ddagala abasawo okukolako omala kufuna kaki kasente tetulinaamu na ddwaliro liri ku mutendera gwa Health Center 4. Mukimanyi bulungi nti ekitundu kyaffe kiri mu nzigota. Ekitundu ekiri mu nzigota akawuka kamukenenya kalidde abantu baffe ewaka ne mu kibira. Mukimanyi bulungi olwaleero obuyambi babutusazeeko obw'empeke za ARVs olw'abannakyemalira okwefumbekeza ku ggwanga lyaffe n'okutuyisa obubi olw'okuba tuwaŋŋanguka ne tugenda mawanga g'abazungu mu Amerika. Njagala okubategeeza baganda bange nti ekizibu ekyo kitukutteko n'abagambye ARVs omukebe gugula emitwalo 75. Munnayuganda kyowa bulijjo asobola okwafoodinga sente ezo nga bw'oba odividinzeemu olunaku munnayuganda kitegeeza buli lunaku waba yeetaaga empeke emu alina ogigula nnusu 8 at 8,000 shillings. Someone alina okunoonya eddagala lyaki eddagala ly'obulwadde at 8,000 shillings. Omuntu alina okunoonyayo ne sente z'okulya. So omuntu asobola okubeerawo nga mwavu, omuntu asobola okubeerawo nga tasoma, naye ate omuntu tasobola kubeerawo nga si mulamu. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale nnyo.
Webale nnyo mukama wange, webalire ddala. Mulaba nazze enseeko Moses saving box. Mulowooza lwaki nazze nayo kubanga abali wano ali aneeze nayo. Bano abazze wano bagenda kukusa mbuto zaabwe. Nze nabagambye nzereko Moses ette wakayima akasola akasinga omugezi. Obadde mugamba simanyi luzungu sirwogedde.
Hello boss.
Abantu bakola oluzungu baagala ffe aba akishoni abakolerawo nsereko Moses mbadde nsereko Moses saving box mugiraba abasinga temundegeera nsereko ndi musajja mukakala kuba neyisanga mwavu nina kampuni ewola sente nsereko Moses malere negu kampani
twalombeddwa balimwogezako mukakanya
akade tugenda kwongerako katono.
Mukama wange
twagala kumanya olinga ayagala
bannaye twalombeddwa
muno engineer atukiri neyogedde ku lending rates n'agamba 3%. Twagala kumanya kampani yo ekola etya abaali yangindako
tewanamana kibuuza dda kirombeddewo
nebabakwata babayisa bubi nebabakuba nebajjaku ebyabo
nga nebana nakimala dagenda kyeddamu
kirungi nyo wakiteekawo ekola etya okuyamba omuntu wa bulijjo.
neyanza mukama wange musooke mutegereze nsereko Moses yali akalumu akabiri abiri mugumu wekagwa bwekati negamba okuyamba abantu bange negenda mu kyalo netunda ku ttaka natunda eka 10 ez'ettaka netandika kampani eno gye bayita Nsereko Moses Manirending Company netandika okuyamba abantu abeerubaga n'okulawo Mr. President n'okubana bakusudira
Kawempe North Sirubaga Bajita Kawempe Nsereko mukama wange ebikwatagana n'okusoma basalis webabolu wano banyiyupigo namulekwa nga tolina wadde n'ekikumi nina amasomero teen minded nursery and primary schools ddala muba tolina obusobozi bwa sente bulungi jangu otuukirire nsobola okubawa basali ekirala mukama wange nga wekunyonyodde ebikwatagana n'ebyobulamu Kawempe ngenda bateerawo akalwaliro akatonotono olina obutikisa ngenda bateerawo akalwaliro akatonotono nga mulina ambulensi noja muwulira nti ate manifesto yange yey'amaanyi bano bali mubasubira nze mutuufu banange ngababuliddewo nate miliyoni 2 nebagenda okumba gula emotoka sigenda gula motoka nzekitange yankolera ngaebazetaka ezituka 10 obudde buweddeyo n'omuzindala agugaanidde
bulekuwa emitwalo 5 ku mitwalo 10
omuzindala agugaanidde abadde agugaanidde bagugyeko ebyo bye mwagala ebyo awaga laba president
nabagambye kino nze sirina yesu kibyonna nakimanya yasobola kwagala puroguramu ze zijja kwagira ensola z'amasonga eza Uganda ekisobola njakulamulize ekisabasobola kabaka ekyenjakulamulize eri ezekiwange ekyamulisirikamu n'ekibiina kyange
muba Nsereko yavuddewa yajja nga talina mpapula ne bamuzaayo bwe yakomawo yazireetera mu bokisi bwe yakomawo yajja azeetese mu bokisi ejo bwe yamaze oveetinga yadduse emisinde n'agwa ekiko Katonda agwe mu koolansi oba ono Nsereko yazekuba bulamu bwa bizinesi ze
So, Mr. President,
hello. Bana tukaneza ku maloboozi
abakyala embeera gyewangalamu abamaama yasinga tena ku bizibu ebinyonyodesebo nabo wetuuse Kawempe nakasimbamu emyali giwera 10 Kawempe nakasimbamu ensizi eziwera 5 nanyamba abantu okulaba kino bakyusa ebyobulamu
munsiba konsereko senze namuleeta
Mr. President, Kawempe yonna ekudde kuyiika kasanvu mu lukaaga mu asatu. Naye kuyiika ezo akasanvu mu lukaaga mu asatu nze ng'omuntu aliwo olusebo omusajjawo ninago yiika ssatu. Nga yiika ezo zonna naziteekako byenfuna kuliko shopping mall, munako hotels, nga neera sebo zayimiridde wano nina abakozi 3 mu Kawempe. Kawempe ekizibu kyayo nga bwakirunga nga kikunyonyodde nti amazima ebizibu ya Kawempe mbimanyi balina mirimu nti ekirungi sebo n'abantu abamu bakandideeti baffe be tulina wano sebo era basula ku nnyumba zange ambayisiza bulungi okubeera musaala ennyo okulaba nti nokulomatinga ebyentula mu Kawempe ebawulamu bikozeeko abakyala nsobola okawanirira neranzizesi
agambye ku bakandideti basula ku nnyumba zansireka wanisa omukono bale mutuyambe temuwa muzindaalo mwewale
neyanza nnyo moderator
azenesege box kati
abaka ba palamenti abaliwo bamemba b'ekibiina mwenna nze luwemba Luuswa Muhammad ndi musanyufu nnyo olw'abaganda bange bano aboogedde ebintu ebiyitirivu ennyo naye nga ebikolwa bitono nnyo bwe balabye. Mr. President, bwe watusindika okubeera nti abantu baffe bateekamu obwesige mu kalulu ka 2021 watugamba tukolere abantu tuleme kwekuusa ffekka. Kinsanyusiza nnyo nti muganda wange ateteekanyiza bokisi ye ng'agezaako okufaananyiriza bokisi eyo. Legasi yaonaleko Ssegirinya kikulu nnyo, Mr. President. Era kinsanyusiza nnyo nti kati ekifaananyi kye bagezaako okuwa ye musajja ono bwe tubadde tukwasaganya emirimu gino gyonna. Kawempe North gye twogerako eyina obuzibu mu byobulamu. Mr. President wagamba okubeera ntukolera abantu ffe twasetinga eddwaliro lyaffe mu nnaku 10 era ne tuliteekawo. Esigi njagala okwebaza nti wajja n'olirambula abamu bali bamanyi bya kusaaga naye twaliteekawo era nga liyamba abantu. Eddwaliro eryo lyaggalwabuliddwa ensimbi nga muganda waffe asibiddwa. Mr. President, Mr. President neyamba mu maaso go engeri gy'ogamba nti National Unity Platform tulina kuba bakozi ate nga service delivery kwe tutambulira ng'ezimu ku values. Mr. President nze munaku 10 bannakawempe North olw'omukulu ogwa muganda wange ono Honorable Ssegirinya buleme kufa ne Ssegibokisi eno okwempawalinga abavubuka unemployment mu Kawempe North njagala esigalewo olw'omukulu ogwa Honorable Muhammad Ssegirinya. Mr. President mu ngeri y'enjawulo njagala okutegeeza nti nga tuyita mu kibiina kyaffe kya Kawempe Youth Mission Against Poverty tusobodde bulungi nnyo okunga abavubuka ba Kawempe North, thousands of young people ne tubakuŋŋaanya okulabetandikirawo batubasomesa okuyiga okwokya ebyuma era workshop yaffe weeryawo ku Gaza Road. Abavubuka bangi nnyo bayize emirimu egy'enjawulo ku lwa Honorable Muhammad Ssegirinya era ne kuba obukulembeze bwange tujja kuba basanyufu nnyo bannakawempe North nga mpundikira tuleme kutta mukulu ogwa Honorable Ssegirinya nga n'ennaku 10 tezinakola ki tezinnawera. Omukulu ogwa Honorable Ssegirinya mukulu nnyo era twetaaga okusiima ebirungi byakoze kuba Katonda n'ensi yange.
ate nga bagamba mpuuga abadde ki
ekisembayo era ekigenda okufundikira eno debate
pulira mpuuga afuuse empuuga.
buli kandidate wano agenda kufuna munne gwabuuza ekibuuzo era n'oli naye amubuuza ekibuuzo
basooke bawalizi wa Bobi Nsereko
omuzikiti 3 mwerondemu genda okwebuuza ekibuuzo
Nsereko buuza landiroodiwo nali ebyobukulembeze musajja bagambire bonna basobola ku nyumba zange nzere kubamuganye bonna boyinsere kubamuganye bambira bwatunula bambi atunuza nnaku
ekibuuzo tekirina kusukka butikiti asatu eyeba efuuse speech okuddamu dakiika emu
ngenda buuza onalibona lukoola olunaku lweggulo wakoze speech ku mawulire ng'oyogera n'abannamawulire n'ogamba obiwa Democratic Party kikikuleese wano leka kuningalina wano bannakawempe tusobola okukakanya tulina omuntu omukyamu nalukoola wa Democratic Party
katonda wange mama nyabo ngalukulagalangaligagal okuba omuntu omugere kusabye ndi mukwazana abantu
basiba nibanyaba abalungi amazima amatuufu gali nti nali wa Democratic Party okutuusa omwaka ogwaggwa bwe nalekulira Democratic Party ayogera nammwe siri roboti bannamawulire munanjulira oba obadde okolera ku muleereetu ogumu nga baguyita zifuddewa bw'okyuka n'odda ku muleereetu omulala emikisa mingi okwogera eri gye wakola ki
obudde buweddeyo bw'okubuuza ekibuuzo
eyo bagita slip of the tongue tusigale nange tutambule kizibu okufuna omuntu olwaleero nga wazaala muzaale nga wa NUP nange nava mu
labansereko bwe yensooza labansereko bwe yensooza Anaksirike hello mukakana nibaite kuti omuliro
everywhere muganda wange singa mmala nenfuna fulaga wano ey'EUP oluvannyuma bakawempe north ne bannonda nemba nga nze ngenze mu paalamenti kiki kyoyagala akuteesezeeyo
nibaite omuliro
ensookera ddala njagala olabe bannakawempe omusolo gwe gugenderako kawempe nga kawempe tetusinga osasula omusolo mu Kampala naye kawempe north nga kawempe yonna erekeddwa so onalebo nalukoola singa oba oyiseemu ng'omubaka wa paalamenti twagala tulabe ogwo omusolo ogwo ogusoloogerwa mu kawempe north gukola mulimu ki
ebipya kuta omuliro debate egenda mu maaso oli ku Sama Uganda Media bana tukakane bali bagala lwana ate
kiki
njagala okwebaza
kamwokyeza
His Excellency Kyagulanyi Robert Sentamu
kamwokyeza
visioni n'atukubiriza ffenna tujje twetabe mu byobufuzi twetabe mu kulembera Uganda eno nalibadde ensawo neetuula nenywa kakyawo kakawa kange nenywa pizza zange neŋŋamba profession kanjireke zijempereza abantu b'e Kawempe NUP tuwadde omukisa ffenna toli muntu yenna yenna gwe bagaana tutusobya abantu abayigirize buli omu yenna yenna afunye omukisa okukola ki saali badde wano singa mbadde mu kibiina kirala naye okwebaza national platform otegeera esobola okunsikiriza n'enkyusa endowooza zange neŋŋamba kino kansooka ekireke zijempereze abantu b'e Kawempe era manyi mwenna Kawempe Ijira Seku Kenneth we mutuuka bannange ze mpyaddako ngero gobezikiza buli mukyala mu Kawempe agenda kuba ne mama kiti ne gas program gasi buli mukyala agenda buli household gy'omanyi mu Kawempe agenda kubeera nayo everywhere you are
ayina bokisi zikyali mpya zisala n'osala
kikyoleeta ekyenjawulo kubanga ffenna wano otulaba twogedde tulina abawagizi baffe buli omu tulina wajenvudde waffe ow'enjawulo naye njagala obuulire gwe nga gwe asuubira ki ekyenjawulo ekiyinza kyoyinza okugamba ekitusingako ffenna abali wano
aneyaza muganda wange kyengenda okuleeta ekisinga obukulu bwe bukulembeze obuva wansi nga budda waggulu so okuva waggulu nga budda wansi obuweereza obw'omuntu wa wansi pulezidenti waffe Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu bw'atukubiriza ekyokubiri ngenda okulaba nga nteekamu bannayuganda n'abantu ba Kawempe North omutima okutegeera nti obuvunaanyizibwa bwaffe obw'okukyusa obukulembeze buno buli mu ffe tubulina katusobola okulwanirira era 2026 tugenda kubeera ne tebayita protest vote wosigala wolondera wetusimbula paka nga batulangiridde gwe tekikwetaagisa kuva wolondera londa obeerewo saba 11 tugenda kusimbula awo nga tugenda gye balangirira oba oli soloti tandika oba oli Masaka tandika owegeweka tandika owekalewe tandika fenna tukimalira n'aboole mpaka entebe mu ntebe tununule nga bannayuganda welale nnyo webagireggala
nsere kubonaga bakyamuganye
People, power. Yeah, muganda wange agala kusaasira nti wayita mu bizibu bingi olw'okubeera okuvuganya gavumenti yamusibira mu ggwa ne bakusiba obeerayo oteeseteese otya okuyamba basibe banno bewaleka mukomera neyanzizanyo muganda wange ekyo kibuuzo kirungi nnyo mwenna mukimanyi bulungi nti nze Magala Umar ayimiridde nammwe wano nakasiba emirundi egiwerako ng'omulundi ogwasooka twali Kayunga nga tugenze okuuma akalulu ka muganda waffe nakweddeke babba era bwe bakusiba n'abantu bangi mwalimu MP Kalwanga mwalimu meya w'Ekira meya Mutebi mwalimu ne komisona Rahma Juma naye nasigala ku mazima ne bwe bansiba ku luno nga bataddeko ebisangosango eruzira mukomere erisemberayo ddala waggulu maximum security prison nekwata ennaku 10 nekwata ennaku 2 nekwata ennaku 3 nekwata ennaku 4 nekwata ennaku 5 nekwata ennaku 6 nga ngamba twagala kujjako dictator president waffe okubategeeza baganda bange muganda wange mulungi
ekibuuzo ky'ombuuzizza it is painted all over. It is painted all over me. Kindiko yensonga lwaki outfit eno gye nayambadde kuliko baganda bange abasibe abali mu makomera tukyababanja ba political prisoners. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala.
okulamuza ekibuuzo
Ssentebe w'akazo Angola Sebo obadde ssentebe bangadde nnyo buweereza ki bw'otusiza ku bantu bo ab'omukazi Angola era okoledde ki engeri gy'oli omutongole nga Ssaabasajja ekyomukisa bali wano nze omu ku beesingawo ku baka wa paalamenti kiraga nti ssentebe bw'ekyalo muganda wange ebizibu bye nasanga mu bantu abali mu bitundu bye tukulembera ebya gate areas butaba na mirimu naye nsobodde okuwa emirimu abantu abasoba mu mitwalo 50 nga mbawa ebbaluwa ku bwereere abatali kusasula wadde ekikulu okubye okulaba nga nyambako okusomesa okuyamba ku bantu baffe abamufuna mpola okubasasulirako ku busukulukizo obwokuno okufuna basalezi basobole okuba nga bagenda mu maaso ensi eno wetufugibwamu obubi era tusala amagezi okugijjako so ate ku kya Buganda nenyambako okulaba nga enkola za Ssaabasajja eza bulungi bwansi zitambuzizza bulungi mu mitendera bonna webale nnyo
Nsereko buli omu amudduka
omusabulo neyokutegeeza nti nesimbawo mu Kawempe omubaka wa paalamenti nasabulo nesobola okukwata ekifo ekyokubiri nga nafuna okumiza abantu sio mwabiso ndio ndio kubeera sima naye ate programu zizo zoze gobera beta mbantu Kawempe ana bila kwa kazi ana unapoita nachemani watu ni baba watu ni kama sio nachemani ni azenyo nanda wangu omusajja musomozi programu ezo nzogedde wano naye nali nalisandika dda nasinga bana kwegatta ku national platform ate nenaseba olutwalo mukisa kuno okutegeeza nti nze sibeerangako mu kibiina kyonna ekibiina kyensoose okubeeramu enational platform enteekateeka eyo ejja kutambula nga era emitwe eyo nga mbikola mu community yenna mbikola ngaomutinga ekibiina kya national
Nsereko
niyanzanyo bakama bange mwena ngenda kusooka okwebalira Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu musajja goyira waaka obwemupiira yina bwagala 96 bagajja wange antwala okusoma nga ne mupi wano naye nga ntya nga ndimu akatengo naye ngenda okulaba okanze jjajja mwami n'obuteeka bwengwalamu naye nga mpaa buli kimu kisoboka obaoba kati nserekani atamanyi nze nfulendinga kati banakijogero muganda wange ono sigenda kumubuuza kibuuzo lwaki babadde nese bizinesi boxi nga nange nyansereko Moses boxi kati ngenda musaba busabi aje tukwatagane muwa omulimu gwa personal assistant kyemagogenda okubeera personal assistant wange mutambuze emirimu gyamukama wakeonanamasejirika so kigenda okubuuza kibuuzo mukama wange yangu okuwa omulimu sebo yakabokisi kaka
wano sekutandika okusevinga somukama wange kata bokisiza omukama wange tukuwadde era nkusuubiza omulimu nogenda okubeera personal assistant wange abantu ba Kawempe North bonna bakkiriza ne honorable Robert Kyagulanyi n'emuku yonna bayanza bana
ekibuzo kyange kiri kiriya nnyo oyagala kukiikirira njagala ombuulire Kawempe North specifically erina working population, living and working population y'abantu bameka.
Neyanza nnyo sebo mukama wange Kawempe North electoral area erina ebyalo 49 tulina emiruka 9 tulina polling stations 165.
Moderator, Kao. Thank you very much, Comrade Kalamaji Andrew. Thank you so much, Dr. Narukwago. Obugalo kwa candidate. People power, our power. Please take your seats. Obugalo Election Management Committee. The process. All of you now know the process and how it is going. Like I said the last time, session eno ebadde erina max me. Era kyemanyi bamaze dda okuzigawa. Olunaku olwajjo baze ne baba buuza ebibuuzo bano ba candidates bonna bonna era ne bawadinga max out of 40. Ekitegeeza kyekyo nti max 5 kati tuzirina already. Naye max 5 zivaawa zigenda kubeera ku ground era ndi musanyufu okubagamba nti team already gyeziri zikokota ground eyo okumanya abantu ba Kawempe North baagalani abakiikirire. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not say any other thing but invite the President to conclude. Mr. President, come and give us final remark on this first ever national Unity Platform candidates debate. People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. I want to congratulate all of you, our able candidates. This was not only informative, it was also entertaining. Thank you very much. Omuntu nyumiddwa nnyo debate eno kakasa n'abantu abatulaba wano Uganda ne Bulaya baginyumiddwa. I want to salute our election management committee. Thank you very much. The membership, the leadership of the National Unity Platform, all of you ladies and gentlemen, most importantly the media, thank you for amplifying this far and wide. Basebo ne banyabo kino tukikoze tetunabeera mu buyinza naye tulowooza nti ekibiina bwekitibwe kino okufactioninga. Tukkiriza nti ffe ng'ekibiina tulina obuvunaanyizibwa okulondobamu oyo omuntu asaanidde okukiikirira abantu ng'ate nga tukikola mu bwerufu mu lujjudde nga tetulina kyekubira yonna. So njagala obeebaza mwenna abenyigidde mweno process. Tuli aware nti mwenna mumanyi kyemukola era mwewaddeyo okugoberera amateeka n'emitendera na byonna byetukkiririzaamu. SG already akibagambye nti abantu baffe batuuse dda ku ground nga bakwebuuzaako manya abo ffe tubasindise. Tubakutuukako manya ffe tubasindise bayambe mubawe information entuufu. Tumanyi nti wayinza n'okubaayo eyo abagezaako okuinfluencinga oba okutiisatiisa abantu okubawandiikisa omumakinga sure baweyita report batuleetera report enkyamu. Tubimanyi era tubigoberera.
akakiiko kaffe kagoberera, abantu bagoberera, ensi yonna egoberera, nange kennyini ngoberera. Akakiiko kaffe tukalinamu obwesimbu era tukakasa nti candidate gwe mugenda otuleetera yo yennyini anaaba asaanidde. Muli independent, tubeesiga mukole omulimu ku lwa NUP, ku lwa Kawempe ne ku lwa Uganda. Twagala okubaagaliza obuwanguzi mwena. May the best man win. Nsanyuse nnyo mwebale kuwaŋŋana kitiibwa nakwewa kitiibwa mmwe ng'abantu. There are those particular moments that I saw that made me full with pride. Mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala tubenyumirizaamu mwena abakulembeze baffe. Nze mu ndaba yange mwena musaanidde okubeera ba MP. Naye kakasa alina enkizo yagenda okubasumukamu naye nga mwena musaanidde. Mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala. Mpozi nga maliriza olunaku lwaleero twafunye amawulire ag'ennaku Muzeeyi Kirizesito mu Kiwanuka, taata wa Ashraf Kasirye atuvudde ku maaso. Bamutomedde muzeeyi oyo mumumanyi, taata wa Ashraf abadde atwagala nnyo nga buli akakubye ajja wano n'atwebuzaako ne bwawulira ekyamu eyo ajja n'atuteeka ku sport tukinyonyole. Mukadde waffe tujja musubwa nnyo, Mukama mumuze emirembe. Neffe tulina okugenda mu maaso n'olw'ensonga eyo abantu ba Kawempe North mwena mwenyigire mwene ensonga. Tubaleetera candidate very soon. Naye twagala tubaleetere candidate amu mu bwerufu, si bino bya dictator Museveni kugamba ani ankolerawo n'alondebwayo oyo. Kyokka nga kyekibiina ekiri mu buyinza ekyo kibalage democracy level yaabwe weri. N'ebibiina ebirala tetubyogerera bubi, naye twagala okubiwa ekyokulabirako nti mu Uganda empya ebintu bwe biti bijja kubantu. And I'm wishing you all the best. May the best man win. Zubide Katonda kirizo mulungi omulala tubeeremu n'omukazi avuganya. But as for now, may the best man win. Thank you very much for God and my country. We will stand up for the anthems. People power, our power. People power. We will have the president leave, then the electoral management committee, and then our judges will follow suit, and the candidates, and then the rest will follow suit. So let's have the electoral committee and the judges leave, and then you will respect the candidates as well to leave, and then the rest of us will leave. The judges, please. You're welcome. Thank you very much, Councillor Karamati. Thank you very much for inspiring so many people. I have privately told you that you inspire me as well. So I'm humbled that you're here doing a great job. Dr. Narukwago, thank you very much. I'm very proud to know you, of course, as well. And our candidates, you can as well seek leave. Thank you very much, all of you. Thank you so very much.
Mwena abalonje ababadde ku sama e Uganda, thank you so much okungumiikiriza network na buli kimu. Network yesho wabire badde ino okufa kubanga olunaku lwo lubaddeko kamera nyingi. Kamera bwe ziberanga nyingi netiwaka bayina okufa, so bebaza okungumiikiriza we baddegaanira ne mubeerako netera ne mubeerako. Kintu kyankalanya ffenna ffenna tekibadde kunzenzeka era tekibeera kunzenzeka naye nga mbeebaza nnyo. So tugenda kuba twongera okubalaga ki ekigenda kuba nga kigenda maaso mu kalulu k'e Kawempe. Basaba tukuume empisa wekyetaagira okusiiwuuka empisa zisiiwuuke. So bwetyo embeera webadde baganda bange basibo ne bannyabo mwenna ababadde ku sama Uganda Dabate mugirabye, omuliro mugulabye, mubadde mwena mwe muwagira. Simanyi gwe owagira ani mu kalulu k'e Kawempe naye nga kabadde bwe katyo. Dabate ebadde bwetyo ennaku olwaleero era musigale ku mikutu gyaffe egy'enjawulo. Tugenda kusigala okuba nga tubaweereza ebigenda mu maaso ku sayidi y'enkyukakyuka nga buli kimu wekirina okuba nga kitambula. For God and my country, Kyagulanyi pulezidenti wange yenze sama Uganda nenyumiririza mu pulezidenti wange, njagala enkyukakyuka, mbaagala nnyo namwe ababeerako. Mukama bankuumire. Bye bye.